Happy Tuesdays all. It's about 11:30 a.m. in the morning here, just before midday. Oof. I was up the garden in the back this morning, and we had a cold couple of days, couple of nights. A couple of nights it wasn't any. Well, the weather's changed basically. And my horse chestnut tree in the back, within a few days, it's, it's, it's gone from green to almost completely brown. Fascinating trees, horse chestnut trees. Amazing trees. Oh, I need to check to see what the health of the conkers this year. Conkers. They all fall on the ground. Hardly pick any of them. And I've been waiting for years to see them popping up out of the ground. Perhaps I need to. Well, I know. It's still suffering from that bleach blot from. Not so bad as it was, but bleach blot from those small white moth grubs. The moths, they plant their eggs inside the leaf, and then it's not as bad this year as last year. Years in past. After giving it various treatments. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Yeah. The conkers are much healthier than what they were. The seeds. Yeah, nice shiny brown. And yes, so yeah, I've tried various sort of potions and mixes. Bottle of milk, bit of copper or something. Anyway, I can't remember what I did now. This was a couple of years ago. Got it from off the internet. High calcium, high something or other, high something or other. And on the roots of the tree, take it up and using all the tree in the leaves. These moth grubs, they don't like it. Well, it basically poisons them, but it doesn't poison the tree. Yeah, that worked. I did that for a couple of years. It took a few years for it all to get better. Patience with trees and trees. Aye. And it's grown, especially in the last 2 years now. The weather, especially this summer, it's sort of it's. Whereas a couple of years ago it was about 30 feet across. 30. It's more like 70, 80 feet across now. 80, 70 feet, 80 feet. And every now and again I do trim the branches because I try and stop them spreading too much over next door. Up, they put up a load of sheds in the back, absolute loads of them. So I did cut them back to stop the branches banging on them and well, not sort of damaging them, type of thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, I've asked him several times, you don't mind the leaves falling in your garden? I said, nah. Gives him something to do, I suppose. Aye. Yeah, he's done well to that house next door up. Yeah. My God. And he did it all himself. The garden, the house itself, new electrics, new partition walls, everything, and insulation. Even though it's already got cavity walls, he put a drywall cavity on the inside of the wall. New windows, everything. He did everything, and it looks perfect now. Easily worth way over 300 grand, and he only bought it for about. Well, he made an offer for it. It was in a dire state, requiring updating type thing and all the rest of it. Yeah. Double this value. He paid about 60 franc. Oh, I think it was. Or a bed. Yeah. Yeah, it was empty after both neighbours next door passed away. And it was, it was water damaged because that cold snap we had in February a few years ago, was it 2017, was it? Could have been 2017. In the upstairs bathroom, the pipes burst. Yeah, it was absolutely pouring up the back. And I'm the one that phoned up the estate agent the next morning. I was outside looking for the bloody stopcock. I couldn't fucking find it. And at 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh, God. I couldn't find it. And then it was, yeah. Well, anyway, most of the damage was done already because the cold spell was with him. It's when the pipes totally melted. That's when they went wrong, it wasn't the cold water tank apparently. It was the heating system with the header tank. So it had done its damage, trashed the roof, ceiling downstairs underneath. It was absolutely pissing out. Anyway, phoned the estate agent 9 o'clock, first thing 9 o'clock next morning, and told them. And the bloody thing was still, didn't exactly hurry to turn the water off and sort it all out. They phoned up a contractor to come down, not themselves. So still pissing down up until pissing out until midday, till somebody turned up. Never mind, can't get stuff these days. No common sense. The estate agent knew it was an empty property, and they obviously knew we had a cold snap constant below, so they should have come down and turn the water off or send someone to do it and drain the central heating system. But no, they didn't. God's sakes. Yeah. Well, hopefully, I know the daughter, Nia, only child. She lives in Mid Wales. I hope she put a claim. Put a claim in insurance then, so whatever she lost in the value, no doubt she more than made up on an insurance claim, and possibly the insurance company then claimed off the estate agent for negligence, type of thing. Yeah, well, all in the past, but he's done a remarkable job there. Brilliant looking property. Absolutely done everything. Well done. All right, getting close to 12, I think it is. I'm going to go for a walk this afternoon. Some fresh air. Don't sleep very well, God. Anyway, Queen's gone. Day one of post Liz. Post Liz is second. Yeah, the country's changed. Oh, okay. 9 minutes 30. Right. Have a good Tuesday and have a good rest of the week. Rest of the week. Goodbye.